President Biden is unveiling 3 proposed reforms in response to legal, ethical, and political controversies swirling around the U.S. Supreme Court. Namely, finding former presidents are largely immune from criminal prosecution, gifts received and initially unreported by justices, and the makeup of the court itself.
So we see President Biden coming out and saying that we need Supreme Court reform, term limits, ethics committee, and no blanket immunity for anybody. Well, that should be a no-brainer. But the real problem that we have and have had in America for quite some time is the ruling of Citizens United by the Supreme Court. And what that allowed to happen was special interests controlling everything from elections, what we see, what we hear, etc. Citizens United said it was a First Amendment free speech right to allow corporations, not human beings, to essentially donate unlimited amount of funds to a political candidate, unlimited. If it is an individual, it's limited to $5,000. But if it's a corporation or a nonprofit, they can pretty much do whatever they want. So what have we seen happen over recent years? Well, when that came down, first of all, Mitch McConnell said that it is an important step in the direction of restoring the First Amendment rights. Gee, wonder why. At that time, Barack Obama stated this gives the special interests and their lobbyists even more power in Washington. That's what we saw happen here. So we've seen recent reports of Elon Musk donating some kind of $35 million per month in his political action committee to help get President Trump elected. We saw George Soros on the left donating, even in 2021 alone, $150 million into elections nationwide to help influence them. Is that right? Is that wrong? I mean, how is this happening? We saw Peter Thiel, who's the real orchestrator of a lot of these things, donate $15 million to J.D. Vance alone to get him elected the governor of Ohio. It has strong influence of getting him selected as the vice president. So what happens whenever we're donating tens, hundreds, 50 million, billion dollars to politicians? What do you think is going to happen? Who do you think calls those shots? We have a record of, in 2024, 15.9 billion will be spent U.S. political spending. Wouldn't that money be better served to helping actual citizens of the United States? Perhaps we should not only declare term limits, but a limit on political donations, transparency on every single person who is donating, not corporations, but people. Put an end to Citizens United and stop special interests running this country. Another way it has an effect on us that all of us that are on social media are trying to have, digital marketing spends. It is an absolute insane amount during election season because we have all of these competing special interests driving up the costs because they have an unlimited war chest to get who they want elected for nothing other than power and to do whatever they want.